June 2023. Welcome to Somalia's premier #1 station for news and updates. Tonight, we have a lot in store for you, but first, let's take a look at the stories that are making our headlines. Civilian flights cancelled in Beledweyne following order by former Governor Ali Jaite. Somalia's Hassan Sheikh set to visit Tanzania for the East Africa Community Summit. Somalia and Pakistan set to bolster commercial ties. President Mahmoud reiterates to resolve differences with the breakaway Somaliland region. Glad to have you back. Now let's delve into a full bulletin. The Prime Minister of the Federal Government of Somalia, Hamza Abdi Barre, met with the President of Pakistan, who was also performing the Hajj this year in Mina, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The duo discussed ways to improve bilateral ties between Somalia and Pakistan, as well as livestock, fisheries and energy cooperation. Somalia and Pakistan have agreed on a deal that will see the two nations strengthen cooperation in agriculture sector, particularly in fisheries, livestock production, and also in the energy sector. The deal was discussed during a meeting between the federal government of Somalia's Prime Minister Hamza Abdi Barre and the President of Pakistan Arif Alvi during the Hajj festival in Mina, Saudi Arabia. The two nations agreed to collaborate in the war against terrorism and promised that delegations from both sides will soon meet to implement the issues discussed during the meeting. The Look Africa policy, which Pakistan has already started, is seen as a way to strengthen bilateral ties with African nations. A key component of this policy is providing academic scholarships to Africa students, of which Somalia has greatly benefited. Somalia's diplomatic relations with Pakistan were first established back in 1960, shortly after the formation of the Republic of Somalia. And in 1969, both countries played an integral role in the formation of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC. Somalia and Pakistan are actively commercial partners, trading a variety of commodities. Between 2008 to 2009, Somalia exported $34,822,000 worth of goods to Pakistan, with Pakistan in return exporting $17,781,000 worth of goods to Somalia. Civilian passenger flights to and from Ugas Khalif Airport in Beledweyne were cancelled on Saturday following an order by the immediate former governor of Hiran State, Ali Jaite. Jaite, who has since declared himself the interim leader of the Hiran administration, issued an order which barred all civilian flights except those carrying cargo on the Africa Union flights.
Civilian passenger flights to and from Ugas Khalif Airport in Beledweyne were cancelled on Saturday following an order by the immediate former governor of Hiran State, Ali Jaite. Jaite, who has since declared himself the interim leader of the Hiran administration, issued the order which barred all civilian flights except those carrying cargo and African Union flights. The order, which was dismissed by the Hirshabelle administration, directed that civilian passenger flights cease operations to and from the airport from June 24th to 28th. Sources say there have been no civilian flights to and from the airport since the order was issued. Jaite was sacked earlier this month by Hirshabelle President Ali Goodlawe over allegations of disputes over the revenue collections in the region. Subsequently, the three-time governor declared that he would lead the formation of Hiran State, of which he has since declared himself the interim leader. The cancellation of the civilian flights has raised concerns among the residents and travelers who rely on the airport for their daily activities. The move has been criticized by several organizations, including the African Union, which has called for immediate resumption of civilian flights. The Hiran region has been a hotbed of political tensions in the recent months, with disputes over revenue collection being a major source of conflict between the regional government and the federal government. The cancellation of civilian flights is likely to exacerbate the situation and could lead to further instability in the region. The federal government of Somalia has called on Jaite to rescind his order and allow civilian flights to resume immediately.
President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud is expected to leave for Tanzania for a working visit, during which he will meet with President Samia Suluhu of Tanzania. The president will attend a special meeting of the leaders of the East Africa community in Tanzania, which comes as Somalia has applied for membership in the East African bloc.
President Hassan Sheikh is expected to leave for Tanzania for a working visit, during which he will meet with President Samia Suluhu. The president will attend a special meeting of the leaders of the East African Community, or EAC, in Tanzania, which comes as Somalia has applied for membership in the bloc. Trade, investment and war on al-Shabaab are expected to dominate the speech of the Somali president at the upcoming EAC summit, according to sources privy to the visit. After the adoption of the verification report, Somalia is optimistic that its application to join the EAC, which has been pending for more than 10 years, will be accepted. This will be the second trip by President Hassan Sheikh to Tanzania since last year, when he submitted Somalia's final request to join the EAC during the Arusha meeting held on June 8, 2022. The Federal Republic of Somalia made its first application to join the EAC in 2012. However, the verification mission was not conducted immediately due to various reasons. If accepted to join the EAC by the EAC Heads of State Summit, Somalia will be the 8th member of the EAC partner states, joining the republics of Burundi, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, South Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo, and United Republic of Tanzania. The EAC is a regional intergovernmental organization composed of 6 partner states in East Africa, namely Burundi, Kenya, Rwanda, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda. The organization aims to promote regional integration and economic growth through the establishment of a customs union, a common market, and a monetary union. Somalia's application to join the EAC is a significant step towards regional integration and economic development. It's hoped that the EAC heads of state will accept Somalia's application and welcome Somalia as the newest member of the EAC partner states. This will provide an opportunity for Somalia to enhance trade and investment opportunities and strengthen cooperation on security matters with its East African neighbors. Reporting for Dalsan TV News, I am Ahmed Abdurrashid Noor.
President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud spoke at the Flag Day celebration in Somalia and reiterated his commitment to resolving differences with the breakaway region of Somaliland. President Mohamud emphasized the progress that has been made in making Somalia a stable and progressively developing country.
President Hassan Sheikh Mohamud spoke at the Flag Day celebrations in Somalia and reiterated his commitment to resolving differences with the breakaway Somaliland. President Mohamud emphasized the progress that has been made in making Somalia a stable and progressively developing country. He noted that there is still much more to achieve in the unity and governance of Somalis, and he urged Somalis to commit to making the country a better place in the years to come. There has been confusion as both Somalia and Somaliland have marked June 26 and July 1st as Independence Days. The President's commitment to dialogue with the Somaliland is a positive development, and it is hoped that it will lead to peaceful resolution of the long-standing dispute between the two sides. As Somalia celebrates its Flag Day, it is an opportunity for Somalis to reflect on their past, present and future. President Mohamud's call for a beautiful and stable Somalia that will be celebrated by future generations is a vision that all Somalis can aspire with continued efforts toward its unity and governance. Somalia can realize this vision and become beacon of hope and progress in the region.
Lovely viewers, that's all we have prepared for you tonight from our desk here in Mogadishu. Wish to thank all those who made this news bulletin a success. Wherever you're watching from, have yourselves a lovely night and be blessed.